Hi guys, welcome to Breaking Stereotypes. Today on our platform, we have a young girl who already has many accolades by her shoulder. She has been the finalist of Miss India of Elite Model Look, won the Model of the Year by GQ. She has walked prestigious ramps and worked with ace designers of the country. Yet, she gave it all away for her dream to serve the nation. We have Aishwarya Sharon. Aishwarya, welcome to Breaking Stereotypes.
Thank you so much, Krupa, for inviting me to your platform. I think it's a very relevant platform in today's time because there are so many stereotypes about so many people which need to be broken. And it's a privilege for me to come here.
Thank you. Congratulations are in order and very well deserved. How does it feel?
Well, at this point of time, Krupa, to be very honest, I feel elated. Nobody can expect the UPSC result. It's a very unpredictable exam. And when I got the result, for a few seconds, I could not believe it. I was in a state of shock, you can call it. But now I think it's slowly, all of this is slowly sinking in.
Awesome, great. Aishwarya, help me understand this because I've known you before when you were a model and a successful one. So being a model, you need a certain sort of preparation in terms of the way you look, the way you carry yourself, your fitness, etc. And when you're preparing for UPSC, it requires a different effort altogether. So how did you make this transition? How did you change your focus? What preparation went into it?
To be very honest, Krupa, I think to get into any profession, there's certain qualities that every person requires. Discipline, sincerity, dedication, loyalty towards your profession. Be it any profession. So if you see from my point of view, I'm the same girl. When you met me as a model, I was still very sincere about my job. And now that I'm getting into civil services, I still have the same principles. You have to be devoted to whatever you're doing. So at that point of time when I was modeling, my focus was to do whatever the job required, to be fit, to take care of my looks, to be good on the ramp. And I did that. And now when my profession requires me to be a certain kind, to do things in the public interest, to be in the governance structure, policy making, no matter what challenges are going to come, the principles, the values remain the same. And I think if you have this dedication, it doesn't matter where you go.
Absolutely. Agreed. Dedication, nothing can replace that. Aishwarya, things are changing now and rightfully so. But we still see that there is a certain amount of reservation in parents when their daughters express the desire of going into national service. Did that happen with you?
Absolutely. I think, we as women of the 21st century, we're trying to move out of the four walls of our homes. But at the same time, the society, especially the men, they are yet to come to reality, to accept this reality that, women are walking shoulder to shoulder with men. They're forging ahead in almost all the fields. From my parents' side, there was never any pressure. When I went for modeling, they supported me. When I wanted to prepare for civil services, the support was there in equal amount. But I think this privilege is not there for many girls. And if there's something that I can do to change it, I think the very purpose of my life would be fulfilled. So I feel that when it comes to the service, there are a lot of reservations in the minds of people because it's males domain. Yeah, if you see the statistics, about 6% women are there in IPS and similarly about 20% in IAS. So the statistics are highly skewed. But I think as more and more women like me, like so many other people who have inspired me, are coming into this profession, this figure is definitely going to change.
All the best to you. I'm sure you'll achieve that. And I'm sure there will be a difference. You will definitely make a difference. I'm curious to know which advice kind of made a difference for you. Who is the person who gave you the right advice in your life?
Well, Krupa, a lot of people have given me lots of words of wisdom. But if there's one particular thought that has really stuck with me, it's from my father. He always says that if you want something in life, work for it. It's a very simple quote, but I think it really defines what life is. When you want something, when you're passionate about something, there cannot be any substitute for hard work. And I think this is one quality which I've learned from him, and I would always carry it with me throughout my life.
Hats off to your father for instilling such principles, values. We definitely see what the result is. I really hope a lot of parents give this space, give this freedom for a girl to stand on her own and make her mark. You said a lot of people inspired you. But I also remember you mentioning once that there's nobody in your family who has a similar background. So, who inspired you? Who motivated you?
Rupa, it's a very difficult question. You know, to answer it in one word would be injustice to so many people who have inspired me in so many ways. But if you ask me one particular name who's really made me realize how good this profession is and how I can be of value to this profession, it is Kiran Bedi ji. I think she, as the first IPS, women IPS officer of India, she is an inspiration to so many women. Entering into a male's domain at that point of time, back 1 or 2 decades ago, when women were still, behind their veils, not getting enough opportunities, not getting enough education. I think she really paved the way for all of us. And there are big shoes to fill in, and I hope that I'm able to do justice to this job.
Aishwarya, modeling is an industry which comes with its own perks and benefits. It gives you good recognition, good remuneration. Nowhere along the way did you ever feel, why not? This can be my permanent career.
Rupa, when I was modeling, because I had a good height, a decent face, a lot of people wanted to send me for international ramp shows. Tokyo Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, Milan. They said that I am made for being a runway model. But somewhere I knew that this is not where I belong to. You always have two choices in life. One, which gives you immediate fame, money, success. And the other one, which is a more enduring one, which requires one to work a little more harder. But at the end of it, you get that satisfaction, you get that contentment that yes, I fulfill whatever potential I had. And somewhere down the line, I have realized that I'm the kind of person who would always go for the second option. So no matter how difficult the path is, I would still do it if that's my passion. And civil services was always my childhood dream. And so in my mind, there was no doubt. I did enjoy the time I was modeling, but somewhere I knew that this is not going to be a permanent thing for me.
You said that there was never a doubt in your mind about what you wanted to do. But when you're preparing for an exam like UPSC, which can be so daunting, did you not have your share of what if? What fears were lurking in your mind?
Well, I would be lying if I say that, I was totally emotionally balanced and everything was going on a smooth sail. Everybody has got their own emotional upheavals, especially in an exam like this, which requires you to isolate yourself for about 2 years and then prepare. But my family was very supportive. To be very honest with you, about a week before my prelims exam, I was actually wondering if I should appear for it or not, because I felt so underprepared. People prepare for this exam for about 3 to 4 years, and me with just 1 year of preparation, that too coming from modeling where I had lost touch with my studies. So with such little knowledge, I thought that maybe I should not appear this time. But somewhere you need that self-confidence that, you will get through. No matter what happens, at least have the courage to take it. And my family, I would like to give the credit to them. They were very supportive. They were the ones who helped me maintain the balance between the things I love to do and the things that I had to do anyway. So I used to study for about 10 hours, not more than that. And after that, it was a balanced routine for me. And that is how I could finish till the end.
That's fantastic. You overcame your fears. What's your vision now? Like now that you've cleared your UPSC exam, and I know that you are craving to make a difference, what change would you want to bring in the system?
There are lots of changes that need to be made in our system. And I think one person cannot do it. Everybody has to play their part. But if there are two particular causes which are very close to my heart, they are education, especially of the underprivileged children, and also women empowerment. I think the recent initiatives by the government, Atmanirbhar Bharat, it can be made coexistent with the self-help groups for women empowerment, because I think women empowerment is is incomplete without economic independence of women. And when it comes to education, the new education policy which has been recently launched, I think I would do everything to implement it in the earliest manner. So these are the two causes which I think I'm going to be focusing on.
Amazing. And I'm sure you'll make everyone proud. Aishwarya, it's sad, but you know that there is a stereotype in the modeling industry that it is all about beauty and no brains. You definitely broke that stereotype. But what is your advice to the young girls who want to choose a less traveled career path?
First of all, Krupa, the first half of your question, the stereotypes associated with the modeling industry. I think it's time that we stop judging the book by its cover. Models are not dumb dolls. I have seen models coming from different professions. Some of them are working in stock markets, some of them are entrepreneurs, some of them are doctors, studying medical profession. So I think this entire myth that you just have to walk on the ramp and it doesn't matter whether you have brain or not. Personally, I have the same brain when I was a model and even now when I was a civil servant. You cannot judge a fish by its ability to climb up a tree, as Einstein said.
Absolutely.
So every profession requires different set of skills and accordingly people prepare for it. So in modeling, you need a different sort of, there is a different sort of requirement. They may not be aware of the policy implementations that are going to happen soon. But at the same time, I think they're smart enough to know what they have to do in their respective professions. And they're very well aware of the general environment in the country. So I think this entire myth has to be broken, not just in modeling, but there are several other professions also which suffer from it. Now, coming to the message that I would like to give to all the girls, I think please believe in yourself. If you have your self-confidence in place, nobody can shake you, no matter where you go. And also at the same time, for those girls who are trying to enter into modeling, I would say always have your academics as a good backup, because that would give you that extra dose of confidence and it will reflect in your work. When you have the knowledge, you feel liberated. As they say, Vidya cha vimuchyate. Knowledge is liberation. So when you gain knowledge, when you are generally aware, at the same time, you feel liberated from all the anxieties and fears. So when you're doing modeling, it really helps to have a strong academic backup, because then your bread and butter doesn't depend on exclusively on a particular thing. You have so many other options that you can always fall back on. So this is going to be my message for all the girls who want versatility in their life, who want to try different fields. I think go ahead, be fearless, but at the same time, stick to your principles and try to gain maximum knowledge.
God, I'm getting goosebumps, yeah. I'm so charged up. 93rd rank in UPSC, Aishwarya. It's not easy. Lot of hard work of yours, lot of support has gone behind this. I'm so happy for you for what you have done. You are embarking on a new journey of national service and we wish you good luck. Listening to you, I'm feeling so elated. I'm sure our viewers are going to get inspired. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Krupa. It was an honor coming on your platform. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys, for watching Breaking Stereotypes. A lot of effort goes in bringing these extraordinary stories of ordinary people. We hope they make a difference in your life. Thank you.